the Cute Coffee Gal, and I am back with part 51 of my Decades Challenge. We are sitting here with Olivia, who has eaten a little bit of breakfast, but she is just really sad about her friend Anna dying, as you know from the last part. So that's kind of where we are picking back up. It's Saturday morning, and we've got Paul is out doing a little bit of farming business out here, just trying to sell everything that is ready to be sold. Got to keep that farm grind going. And let's see, where is everybody else? So Olivia is in here. Oh, she's done eating, and she's going to go cry some now. That's unfortunate. We've got Irene where is she? She's making a snow angel in the backyard. Why don't you come and harvest these things? Harvest your lemons. What else is growing out here? We've got, nope, is this spinach, I think? Yeah, harvest your spinach. So the things that are out here in our little victory garden are the things that they will consume, and the things that are in the greenhouses are things that they will sell. Harvest those onions. Oh, it looks like some pears too, maybe. All sorts of things. So this is where we are jumping in here on a Saturday morning with our family. I did have a couple of real quick things I wanted to make sure to share with y'all. If you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We've got some really exciting things coming up, and you're going to want to be subscribed for those. And also, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know that you are having a good new year, that you are excited for the next kind of, I guess, season, you could say, of the Decades Challenge here, starting with part 51. What is going on the channel? Why are we so excited for everybody to be subscribed? Oh, let's see. Birthday party's about to begin. Sure, let's start. I think this is supposed to be Olivia's birthday party. So we should probably real quick have her bake a cake for herself. And I honestly don't even remember who all is invited to this. Let's see. Go ahead. Cook. Come on in here. Make yourself a chocolate cake. That sounds good. So, why are we excited for things happening on the channel right now? Well, you guys, in case you haven't noticed, look down below. I have hit 500 subscribers, which is just so crazy to me. You know, I never had any idea how many people would be interested in this. It's just something I was interested in, watching the Decades Challenge. So thank you all so much for your support and for subscribing. And I did say that when I hit 500 subscribers, I would be doing a giveaway on my channel for Get Famous. Yes, you heard right. I am doing a giveaway through February 13th. for Get Famous. So the link is in the description down below. Be sure that you check that out, because if you don't have it already, you're going to want it. It's a lot of fun. And also, as I have been doing for the past several months, I do have my monthly giveaway live as well. And that goes through February 15th. And that is for the Xbox pack of your choice from the choices on the screen here for the Sims 4 on Xbox console. So 2 giveaways are going on at the same time right now. You definitely want to check that out. And let me real quick pause this game. Her cake is finished. We definitely want to throw some candles on there before anybody grabs a slice of it. So yeah, that is what we've got going on the channel right now. And I feel so bad that she is like so sad here on her birthday. Like, it's just really a depressing time for her to be mourning right now with the loss of her friend. I do know that, oh, we've got a notification wall that's full. I do know that one of the things that she had talked about doing, now that she's the head of the San Myshuno Women's Club, was to have a memorial service or a funeral for Anna. And so the way that they kind of, I think, are going to do that is we will go to the church, have a moment there, and let them kind of have some mourning in the cemetery. I don't think we have Anna's urn or her grave or anything like that, but we'll just go and pay our respects in general. And then they'll go actually to the Swanson household for a bit of a dinner party is not the right word, but they'll have people over for food, kind of like a post-funeral reception. And so obviously, Olivia doesn't want Dick to have to deal with that by himself, so it's at their house, but she's going to be the one like helping to coordinate the food and whatnot. So that is what we've got coming up for them this episode. And then our couple that is like randomly chilling here in the bathroom together, we've got Miss Irene where is it? She is going to be in her 3rd trimester in 17 hours. So it is possible that we may have a birth in this part. We'll just kind of have to see how the time goes. So that is exciting as well. I think this is Olivia and Irene's dad. Yeah, that's Albert. So he has come over for the birthday party. Who else has come over? Do we have any other guests? Such a long time ago that I put together that little invite that I honestly don't remember who I invited over. But that's okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to have her go ahead and blow the candles out because I don't want to miss out on that. And it also is, here, blow out your candles there. It also happens to be New Year's Eve. So that's kind of, you know, an interesting little twist here with the way that her birthday fell. So we have some things that we need to be taken care of today. Party spirit, make resolutions, countdown to midnight, and decorate. Okay. The countdown to midnight may be difficult because we don't have a TV. She has aged up now, and she is an elder, which is just like so crazy to me that she is an elder now. Like, she's nowhere near that old in my mind. Like, that's just really weird. Like, I kind of wonder if maybe that was part of that aging bug that we had. Let's see, where is... Here it is. Like, maybe she was supposed to age up to an adult now instead of an elder. I don't know. I'd have to go back there and watch the videos. This is what we're working with right now as it is. But I'm going to go ahead and say, I know that she's got her gray hair and everything, but I actually think, I'm going to hop into Create a Sim. So the 40s is really the time when women would have started to dye their hair. That's when kind of this whole campaign of, oh my goodness, aging is bad, you have to dye your hair, that all kind of got started. And so I think that she would have been dyeing her hair because, you know, her kids are still relatively young. And she's unmarried. She's a widow, which has some status in and of itself. But I actually think that there's a piece of her that kind of would like to get married again, to remarry. Maybe to someone who is, you know, well established. Maybe they've got kids of their own already or something. So I think that's probably what she would have in mind. Not that she's out husband hunting necessarily, but I think she wants to keep her options open. You know, she's always been the one who like is not materialistic, but likes her things. And I think that with that all in mind, it's hard to live on a farm, especially when you're not a farmer and you're like, your brother-in-law and your sister are living there with you and they're really more suited for the farm life than you are. Like, she just feels kind of out of place, I think. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to have her dye her hair black. Can I do her eyebrows separately? See, look at this. Days till age up. He is still a young adult. Paul is still a young adult. And is Irene still a young adult? Yeah, she is. And Irene was, I don't think Irene was that much younger than Olivia. This is really bugging me because I really didn't think she was going to be an elder yet. I'm going to pause for just a second and I'm actually going to go see if I can like look through some of my past videos and figure out if she's already aged up into an adult or if this is part of that glitch that happened where her age was different. Let me go see if I can figure this out. Hold on just a second. Okay, y'all, so I have gone, I didn't really go back through all the videos. I started trying to do that, and then I realized I would just happen to have been on the right screen in order to be able to see this information. So what I actually did was I went back and looked at my little scorecard thing that I have, which is always linked down in the description below. And I tried to guess, because I know that Olivia and Joseph were roughly the same age. I tried to guess when Joseph would age up into an elder, and that definitely would not be happening yet. We should be aging up to an adult, not an elder. So I'm going to hop back into Create a Sim and see if I can kind of like put her back at adult, because she'd be at the beginning of being an adult, and see if I can get her body to be back to where it's supposed to be. Hopefully I didn't goof that up too much by making the edits that I just made. So I really think that has to do with the glitch that happened with when Get Famous happened. So I'm going to go make that change right now. Oh, and it looks like we do have Virginia has come over. She's still a B-lister actor, so I'm glad that she has arrived for our evening together. So let's see. Oh my gosh, no. I did not realize this. Apparently Richard has also been invited. Let's get him to ask to leave. I must have set this party up before the craziness of Irene and Richard's wedding happened. So please leave. Go make him leave. Spend more time. That sounds lovely. Go away, Betty. What are you doing? Are you coming out here to farm? That makes no sense. What are you doing, my friend? Actually, it looks like we've got something that can be evolved over here. Evolve. You need to tell him to leave. Get out. You are not wanted here. Go away. Richard, you know better than to show your face in this household. Please leave. We don't want you here. Go away. Fine, I will. Okay, while you're out here, why don't you come, Sweet Pea, and sell all of these things that are needing to be sold, because we need to make some money for this family. You can just come in and cry out here in the farm, because I know how depressed you are at the moment. But let's let the others, they are having more fun inside. Let's actually have them have a little bit of party time. Oh my gosh, why are they all taking selfies? They're not supposed to be taking selfies. Those don't exist yet. Okay, let's see. We need to party spirit and make some resolutions and count down to midnight and decorate. Well, I don't think we're going to decorate just because ain't nobody got time for that. But we can totally do this. Let's see. How about we get to know... And, let's see, you can share New Year's Eve spirit and spin a noisemaker. Oh, the romance festival's in town. Everything is happening tonight. That's kind of crazy. Let's have you come over here to your grandmother and throw some confetti. That would be kind of fun. We will have Susan. Let's see, she's going to tell an inside joke. And we need to do some resolutions. Why does she love this? Oh, the countdown to midnight. I think that we're going to have this one make a New Year's resolution. So what is going to be Irene's New Year's resolution? To complete an aspiration milestone, get promoted, lose weight? I wonder if that would have been a thing, a baby weight thing. Like if this time period would have been when that whole craze got started, where you have to lose the baby weight, you know, which still exists. I think that actually I am gonna let's do that, because I would imagine by the time she has the baby, she will have gained some weight, and then she's gonna need to lose it. That sounds like a 1940s, 50s kind of a thing to me. Paul is also going to make a resolution. Let's have him make a resolution to maybe raise a skill, which hopefully would be like his farming skill, you know. And Olivia, she's going to make a resolution too. Let's have her make a resolution to... you know what? Let's go ahead and just say it. Let's have her get a significant other. Anna saying congrats on your birthday from the grave. Lovely. Yeah, I think that that's what we're going to do. We're going to have her make that resolution. So, let's see. Come back inside here. Do we have the spirit done? Did that get checked off for anybody? It looks a little checked off for some people. Here, why don't you go ahead, practice some singing. And you, my dear, you're in a foul mood. You can practice some singing too. And we're going to have Paul practice some singing. They're all going to sing. Why not? And you can sing a very sad song, my dear, if you would like to. Here, pause, hold still so I can click on you. Okay, so I'm going to see if hopefully we can get to at least some people having a completed New Year's Eve. Oh, and look, Paul already completed his resolution of improving a skill because he's just been singing. So that's kind of funny, actually. Let's see. Go ahead and close those things. I guess I need to tell them to stop singing. I didn't think I needed to do that, but I suppose so. Everybody's still singing? Yep, everybody's still singing. That's really funny. Okay, so, but you still aren't out of the spirit. Okay. We gotta keep getting this done, y'all. Oh, and we're having a nice little sisterly moment here. It's so cute. Aww, they're so adorable. I'm so glad that they, like, get to live together while they're, like, having these life experiences. It's just really sweet. So, oh, and it looks like she's got to go to use the restroom. Please go do that, pregnant lady. All right, so it's the next morning. Everybody's kind of waking up, and actually, I realized that it is Betty's birthday, so I've gone ahead and scheduled her to have a 9 a.m. birthday party and just invited the family that live in the house because we're going to have the funeral today, and we're also going to wind up having a baby today, and so I just kind of decided they needed to keep this close at home, family affair. I don't want her birthday to be forgotten, so she's got breakfast birthday cake. Where did she even go? She's running outside. Paul's shift is, he needed to take the day off from work today. Ooh. We'll definitely send alone. I'm not going with him, but I actually need him to come home early. Maybe we will just do that when it's time for her to have the baby because Irene is going to have the baby today. Yeah. Oh, that's morning sickness. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, give birth in ? So we're not sure when it'll happen, but it's going to happen today. So, and let's see. It's not quite 9, so it's not time for the birthday yet, but we will be doing that. And they all had a horrible New Year's because that's just the way that it went. Oh, well. Let's make sure that we tell Paul that he needs to be... Oh, he already is working hard. Look at you. So good. Because, yeah, we want to make sure that, he's learning all he can being a doctor. I kind of see his role now that he's, obviously here at the farm. I think that he kind of will be like the small town, like out in the country doctor. You know what I mean? I see that really as being his role. So he would like travel around a lot. Like I know that he goes to work at the hospital, but I also think that he would go to work like he'd go to people's houses and check to make sure that they're okay. We're kind of at the time period where that shift in medical practice is happening, where you don't see family doctors that go to houses that often anymore. Like that's starting to shift away now. But I feel like they're kind of like an old-fashioned family, and so he would still be doing that, even though it's not like the popular thing to do. Okay, so the birthday party's about to begin. Yes, let's start. No, don't skip work. We'll skip work when it's time for the baby. And I am actually going to go ahead. Let's have Miss Betty go ahead and blow out these candles so that we make sure that we get that taken care of. I cannot wait to see what she looks like. Oh my goodness, that column's going to be in the way, isn't it? Darn it, I wanted a picture. Ooh, she looks like she might be pretty though. I like her hair. I have no clue what she's wearing. Okay, let me check and see what her aspiration and her trait are going to be. Okay, so I'm actually going to completely ignore what the trait generator said. It wants her to be a good vampire, which we're not doing vampires in the Decades Challenge. That's a whole separate thing that maybe we'll do some other time. So let's see. I will then pick something for her. I actually think that like her living on the farm has been a really important thing for her. And I think that she connects the farm with her dad in a lot of ways. So I'm almost inclined to do something in that realm. Let's see. Oh, maybe one of these then. Angling ace, freelance botanist, jungle explorer. No, that would definitely be her uncle. The curator, outdoor enthusiast. Maybe outdoor enthusiast. That might be a possibility. What other things do we have? Knowledge. I don't really see that being her thing. Creativity, maybe. Master actress, painter extraordinaire, musical genius, or best-selling author. She could go musical. That's what her dad was when we used his violin. No, come back. Don't really see family being her thing, honestly. Animals might. Would that just be friend of the animals? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with nature enthusiast. Let me know in the comments down below if y'all had something totally different in mind for her. But that seems to make sense to me for her to be like the outdoor enthusiast. And then she's still got her mean trait from before. Let's see. I know that her mom is like hot-headed and romantic, I want to say. And her dad is, let me see, I have it all written down because obviously he's gone now. He's an art lover and neat and gloomy. Maybe art lover. Maybe she, like, his artistic thing comes in that way. But she wants to do the nature thing because it reminds her of the farm where he is. So I think I could go with that. Let's go ahead and make her be an art lover. this is where we're starting. Let me know in the comments below if you think we should change any of this. And definitely, obviously, this is not decades appropriate attire. As adorable as she looks in cute little shorts, definitely not something she can wear in 1947. So let me real quick edit her appearance, and then I'm going to have us all go to the cemetery. I also realized that we still have, whose inventory was it in? Yeah. He should go to the gym because blogs don't exist yet. We still have Marie's tombstone, so we actually do legitimately need to go and take care of that anyway. So let me get her changed into something more decades appropriate. Based on some quick Googling, I actually think that this current style that we have here, let's put you in your regular clothes, please, so I can actually see that. I actually think that this style is pretty similar to what a teenage girl would be wearing. So I actually, I know I'd said I'd wait for you guys to comment down below, but I actually think I'm going to go ahead and change her hair into something that's more of an updo. What about this one? That doesn't look quite so old lady, I don't think, especially now that she's back in black hair. So I'm going to let that be her style and give the haircut that she did have. That's going to be Betty's haircut now, because that's like when I'm doing a real quick Google search, that really is what I'm seeing for like teens at this time. Okay, so I've got Betty's outfits all picked out. So this is, of course, Betty is our heir who will be following moving forward. And so she's got this super cute little outfit for her to wear every day. And then I've got a fun little outfit for her to wear that is kind of, in my head, this is like what she would wear to church. You know what I mean? Like, this is her formal attire. Then we've got an athletic outfit, and her legs are showing. I think that this is actually probably appropriate at the time. Girls would have been starting to get into some more active things, but definitely nothing that's like spandex. So I think that this would be appropriate for a teen girl, because in some ways they were still seen as girls and not women. So I think this would be right. Then I've got her for sleepwear. I figured maybe this is like an old shirt of her dad's that she liked to sleep in or something. Again, still thinking about her as a girl, not a woman, and so having her legs showing around the house might not be the end of the world. Then we've also got her little party outfit with some fun, like, sparkly shoes there. I've got a really cute bathing suit for her. I really like that. And then we have got this lovely little summertime outfit. I know the back is a little bit lower than what it probably would be allowed, but I'm just going to kind of go with it. And then her cute little winter attire where she is nice and all covered up. And I also have her, she's got just a little bit of light makeup on. I think that her mom would let her wear something super natural. And so that is what we've got for Miss Betty. So let's head on in to the church to go ahead and do the funeral. All right, so we've showed up at the church, and almost immediately, like, she's hiding in the bushes over here, but obviously here's Olivia, and Dick Swanson just showed up. Like, I didn't even have to call him over here, which that's kind of cool. So we're gonna have her, and I called a San Myshuno Women's Club meeting so that everybody can come to the funeral. So let's see. We want to, more choices. Console about death. Because obviously he is very sad right now. Is she gonna come over here? What's happening? I think she's coming actually to him. I am so confused. But I do need to get out the grave for Marie. Was it Marie? Yeah. Let's see. Where is she gonna go? Let's have her go here. Okay. So we need this to, let's see, get rid of this one. And we'll have her here, and then we'll need to engrave it. Oh, no, I didn't move it over far enough. Come on, there we go. Now it's lined up. Okay, so we'll do an epitaph on it as well once we get over here to it. But I did want her to, here, console him about death. Did she actually do that? I don't think that she did. Here, can we call over? Like, it's silly that they're, like, so far away. Call over. Yes, let's do that. Have him come on over. Or he just left. All right, well, let me call him back over. Let's see. We want to... Or here, we can get him this way, I think. Invite to hang out at Caroline. And they must have been, like, doing some flirting at that dinner party, because they've got a little bit of romance, which I think is interesting. So, interesting there. And while we're waiting on him to show up, let's go ahead and let's engrave this epitaph. I told you it wouldn't work. No, that's horrible. Marie was beloved mother and grandmother. All right. So that is hers. Yes, perfect. Man, we got some people with some like bright and colorful outfits and funky looking hair. Like, it's obvious that I have not updated all of our friendly folks for the decades. And where are you, Ladybug? Here, you need to actually be in your cold weather outfit. So why don't you change outfit, put on your cold weather outfit, and then you need to go downstairs. Let's see. Have her. No, that's the back side of the building. Let me get back to the front side of the building. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, have her come here. Go here. And then she can meet up with Dick, who I just saw is here now. And have her. She can try to cheer him up. I think that's a great idea. And where was the console about death? I still wanted to do that one. There we go. Console about death. So, where is he going? I don't know. Here, go find him. This is, your duty now as the new head of the women's club is you got to take care of the former head's spouse. You've got to, like, be there for him for this funeral. Especially whenever we then wind up going back to their house and doing the little funeral reception. Okay, here we go. So, oh, that's so nice of her. That's just like the right thing to do here. Of course, I'm taking a picture of it. You know me. Oh, trying to cheer him up, the poor guy. And he's like having such a hard time with it. Of course, he's still wearing his ring. Like, she totally gets that. Like, she's been in this position herself, Like, she has been a widow. She understands how hard this is. So, and then we're going to go on downstairs. We're going to do a real quick little, have everybody kind of come over here to the graveside, just so that that'll be kind of like our funeral. Oh my gosh, why am I so, it's because I'm selected on Paul. Here, you come down here. We'll kind of have everybody gather up here and do a little bit of mourning. Do I need to release her spirit? I bet I do, don't I? Yeah. Let's come and release spirit to the netherworld. We'll have her come down here. And you can come down here. Everybody come down here. I know this is Marie that we're actually mourning. But we're just going to kind of in our heads think of it as though we're mourning all of the people that we miss. Who is this? This is Thomas Fleming, who's a fan. Isn't that their brother? I wonder who he's a fan of. Is anybody famous around here? I don't think so. Yes, we're releasing her spirit. Everybody come and cry. And like have a difficult moment. I know, these things are so hard. Everybody's very sad now. And poor Irene is just like about to pop. Here, why don't you come and use the potty? Come in here and use the potty. Is this person famous? I want to know who the famous person is. Like, why do we have a fan? Is this kid famous? He does look like he could be famous. He's wearing sunglasses. Nope, he's not famous. I don't know who the famous person is. Why we have a fan. But after she uses the potty, then we're all going to head into San Myshuno for the little reception at the Swanson household. Okay, so we've gotten to the Swanson household, and I just had, I went ahead and had Olivia call a dinner party, and that's kind of how we're going to do the, have a caterer here to be able to do that, because if she tries to cook here at their house, it's going to tell her it's inappropriate. You know how it is with The Sims. So they are here to kind of have this little dinner party. She's got some music that she started playing. I think that Dick's still working his way over from the, oh, here he is. Oh, and these are his kids, I think. So let's see. Who is this one? This is Leland Swanson. And then we have, this kid is Roy Swanson. And I think there's one more. Oh, gosh, her outfit is totally inappropriate. What's the other one's name? There's a little girl, I think. I'm not seeing her right now, but I'm sure she's around here somewhere. So, obviously the kids are all going to be here, and it looks, who is this coming in? Is this the caterer? Yeah, that's the caterer. Excellent. Go ahead and have them come on in. And so, yeah, that is, everybody's kind of showing up, And Olivia is going to be, they're kissing in here. My goodness. They're going to have to leave and go to the hospital at some point. Like, I seriously doubt that Irene's going to make it through this party. So Olivia is going to definitely need to kind of play hostess. Where is she? Get over here. So she's over here. She's chit-chatting with Frances, one of her fellow women's club members. You know, they're talking about, you know, how much they loved Anna. I know that she didn't know her for very long, but she really did love her and was so excited to get to know her better, and is really disappointed that things turned out the way that they did. So everybody's just kind of, you know, in here chit-chatting. We should call Dick over because obviously it's his house. He should be in here with all of the other guests. Let's see. Call over. Get him to come on over here too. And it looks like Virginia decided to stop by as well. So that's lovely that she decided to come. And do we have some more options about consoling him or anything? Oh, here. We'll thank him for coming to his own house. Which is just silly, but that's okay. Oh, she's like greeting him and kind of comforting him. What other things do we have? Let's have a deep conversation. You know, let's just really kind of like console him in this moment. We don't want him to be the one to like, you know, kind of go by the wayside. She wants to offer what support that she can. Say, I know how hard this is because I've been through it myself, and anything at all that you need. My family was really important for helping me get over it. Your wife was actually really helpful in kind of helping me kind of get on to the next place in my life, and so I want to be here for you in her memory, you know, really to be out of respect for Anna. She really wants to, you know, ask him how he's going. What did he think of the funeral? Just really kind of talking through all of those things. And this must be Siobhan, who's here. Also, I need to get her clothing changed, apparently. But this is the other member of the San Myshuno Women's Club. So let me remember who all... Yeah, so Olivia, Frances, Irene, and Siobhan. We've got room for a couple more. And then obviously we can have 2 more once we kind of get our perks and all of that. So... definitely have some room to grow. People are singing. Why is Betty singing at this funeral? That's just silly. We've got some food prepared, so let's go ahead. Can we call to meal? There we go. So we've got, what is this? It's not popping up. Mac and cheese, BLT, which is in the sink for some reason, and pancakes. So comfort food. That is the theme. We have comfort food. Which, you know, is always a nice thing after a funeral, is for everybody to have something that just makes them feel good and warm and at home. I love how lovely this little scene is with everybody kind of getting together and talking and just like enjoying each other's company. It's so sweet. And this house is like so nice for entertaining too. You know, they have so much space for everybody to sit down. It's just really nice. Like, I mean, gosh, this apartment's absolutely gorgeous. So definitely a very exciting thing for that. And I keep waiting on Irene to pop. She's going to at some point. All right, so it is getting late enough that I think it is time for us to head home. The dinner party is officially over, so let's go ahead and we'll have all of our family go home. I think that, let's see, before I send Olivia home, let's have her actually say goodbye to Dick. Where is he? Did he, I mean, honestly, he may have gone to bed. Is that him in the bed? Who is here? This is Dick. Yeah, he went to bed. Okay, well, we're just going to go on home then. Let's get out of your hair. Oh, here's their daughter. Let's see. This is Louise, and she's cleaning up, the poor thing. But we're all going to head home, and I have a feeling that as soon as we get there, we're going to have Irene and Paul leave immediately and go to the hospital. So we'll see how the timing works out on that. All right, so we are back home. Let's get these girlies into bed. It is definitely time for them to go to sleep. What is this? Random trash outside. That's kind of gross. And honestly, we're throwing this birthday cake away because we already have one in the fridge. We do not need another. Where is... Oh. I was like, where's our other daughter? Because I keep forgetting that Betty aged up, and I keep thinking that's Olivia. That's really funny. Here, go ahead. Claim this bed. You're a big girl now. Come sleep upstairs. Let's see. So that's the two of them. Paul is headed off to bed, it looks like. Is Irene? Irene's just chilling. She's just waiting for this baby. So I'm not going to bother telling her to go to bed. And why don't you come in here and go to sleep too? Though I don't know that you even need it. You seem like you're in, like, she's like in a fantastic mood. I did notice she was like going to the bathroom and whatnot, just helping herself at that apartment, you know. Here, Irene, instead of you doing all that, why don't you come empty this? And, oh my gosh, your bladder's gonna crash in a minute, I can tell. And is there spoiled food in here? Yeah, I thought there was. Let's clean that out. Just, you know, use your pregnant energy, you know, your anxiety and anticipation and excitement to actually clean some things up around this house. I think that's about it as far as, oh, look at this laundry. Come do laundry. That's the perfect thing to do when you are in the end stages of labor. Let's just replace this. I don't want you trying to repair it while you are so close to having a baby. And go ahead and search the pockets and we'll do some laundry. I'm just going to have her do little chores until she goes into labor. All right, so she has gone into labor here. Let's go ahead. I saw Paul also got a notification saying it was time for him to go to work soon. So I'm going to have him take a vacation day. And once he has done that, what on earth, Olivia, are you playing your husband's violin? That's just ridiculous. Okay, so if he gets his day off from work, perfect. Okay, so then let's have Olivia. Oh, she's so good because she just peed herself. Let's have her actually. Oh no, I don't want to have baby. Let's go to the hospital. Travel to hospital. How do we go to the hospital to have the baby? Have we missed the window of time? Can she not go to the hospital to have the baby? Actions. More choices. Oh, have baby at hospital. Yes. And we'll have her husband, of course, join her. So Paul and Irene are off to the hospital to have a baby. Oh, this will be our last baby of the 40s, I think. Time-wise, I don't think that we have time for another one. So this is super exciting. And then things are going to get really complicated when we move into the 50s because the age progression changes. So, yeah, we'll be on the lookout for that to happen very soon. And let's have her come on in. Does she need to check in, I think? Or is she just heading straight back? She's just heading straight back. We're going to follow you, Mama. And Paul better get his little patootie back here. Here, come back here. Go here, Paul. And Sweet Pea, you need to come on back here. Let's go. Are you coming to here or here? I don't know. I don't know which one you're going to. We may have gone to the wrong one, Paul. Paul, get in here. Get into this other one. This is our first hospital birth that we've had, I believe. So, that's kind of interesting. With a doctor, you know? Oh my gosh, quit doing that. All right. I wonder what it's gonna be. I wonder what it's gonna be. A boy? A girl? A both? I don't know. We haven't had twins in a really long time, so I don't know if we will or if that means they don't run in the family anymore, you know? Come on, have the baby, have the baby. What do we have? Why is this taking so long, Jack O'Leary? It's a boy! Oh, it's a boy. Why is Fleming? Did I never change Irene's last name? It should be Johnson. Okay, so let's see what we should name. Boys' names for the 1940s. Okay, we have James, Robert, John, William. I mean, a bunch of names that we've already used before. David, that's a good one that we haven't used. Michael, Ronald, Gary. Well, Michael Johnson. I think that works good. Let's do Michael. I think that sounds excellent. Yay. Sweet little Michael Johnson. And we've got the birth certificate, which we wouldn't have had if we'd had the baby at home. Why is she so embarrassed? Oh, from peeing herself. That was like forever ago. Does she still have, Irene Fleming. Okay, so I definitely need to, change her name. Oh, look at them. Oh, this is going to be really hard for her New Year's resolution because it doesn't look like she gained any baby weight. So let's go ahead, send both of them home. And I love that she still looks like she needs to be treated. I wonder if it's doing that because we've got Paul with us and he is a doctor, you know, like he would be the one to treat a patient. I wonder if that's why it gave us that icon, because I don't recall seeing that in the past when we've had a birth in the hospital, you know, not obviously in this Let's Play, but when I've just been playing. But maybe I just never noticed it before. Who knows? Okay, so now that we've got little Michael at home, things are changing. I think it's really exciting, and I'm sure that Susan and Betty can't wait to see their little cousin, but the house is getting a little cramped, I would say. Oh, we've got to tend to all these plants, but I actually think I will probably do that in the next part. Let me just make sure that Michael wound up in the bassinet that is already here, and yes, he did. There he is. And I will change Irene's name. Let's go ahead. Come over here and rock and talk to your little sweet little baby. Come on in here, Daddy, and I will make sure that I get her last name changed because I definitely want to make sure that she's a Johnson. She's no longer a Fleming. So anyways, that is where I am going to end things today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this part. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of changes, people aging up. We've got new babies, we've got new friendships. We had a funeral, we had 2 birthdays, just a lot going on. So if you haven't already, please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. That's super important, not only for me to know that you are enjoying the content and that you want to stay up to date with it, but also so that you can get a chance to win Get Famous and the Xbox pack of your choice for The Sims. So all the details for both of those giveaways are in the description down below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Bye!